Welcome back to The Perspective. I'm Florence, Armein, and we're still talking about Honeywell and their presence right here in Indonesia. Alex Pollack, right here, the President Director of Honeywell, who's been in Indonesia for 40 years. What have you got on your right arm right now?
Yeah, this is a D70E scanning and mobility device made by our Honeywell scanning and mobility company. And what this device does is it's a hands-free device that you can go and actually do inventory, whether it's an Alphamart or for a parts warehouse or anything like that. And what it does is it allows you to scan and actually click on do a scan with your finger on the product, and then basically tell 3 items, 5. I'm in row 4, aisle 2, and the item here will record it and directly send this by GSM straight to the computer.
Information center. So this would replace that product that people are usually used to scan in supermarkets. Remember when they have to scan the number of products or prices and put it into the... Okay, all right. Now, does this device, it's D70E, does it come with the whole system for a certain, for the supermarket, for instance, or just the device?
Right. So this is an item perfect for cold storage or for a supermarket where you're handling the device, handling the items, and your hands really are occupied. Yeah. So that's really what it's made for. And really, yes, the device basically has a software backup, and so this would go right to the server, and all your information would be real time as far as what your inventory is, where everything's at, and how much goods you have sitting on the shelves.
This is just like the talking thermostat. You can also talk to this device.
You can talk to it and say, I have three items here. I have 27 items, and say bring a box down to aisle 12.
All right. Now, is this part of the future innovation that you are passing on to Indonesia, that Indonesia will actually experience in the future? I understand this has been introduced last week.
Yeah, this is just a brand new device here in Indonesia, so we're excited about that. Yesterday we were at the Indonesia manufacturing conference there, so we introduced it yesterday. And every company, every manufacturer, every industry has a gudang, they have a warehouse. So everybody needs one of these things. So we're excited about that, and especially with the cost of labor going up here, now a device that would require someone to do the inventory, transcribe it, type it back in.
At the same time,
needing 3 people now only requires 1, and the other issue is you take out the human factor.
But yes, but that means you hire less people.
You'll hire less people, but you'll hire smarter people.
Okay.
And what is Indonesia about? It's about bringing people up to another level of capabilities, and really getting the technology here, and really bringing Indonesia to be a high-tech society here that has greater capabilities to not only for Indonesia but for going outside of the world.
What are the future ventures that Honeywell will have in Indonesia in the next few years?
Yeah, we're looking at hopefully if there's an expansion with change of automobiles here, automobile technology and truck technology. We're looking about expanding that business here. Our Bintan facility, we're always looking at really what other aerospace products we can bring to Bintan. As I said, 15% of all of Boeing and Airbus are done by Honeywell, so we're always looking at that. And then just like we brought our Spectra Gold Shield bulletproof vest material here to Indonesia, we're looking to bring some of the cool stuff here like that to Indonesia. So my heart is really to see the best products and the best technology here in Indonesia.
Okay, you've been here for 40 years, Alex. Honeywell has been here for 40 years. Now, with the new administration, we're looking forward. AEC is happening by the end of the year, next year. What would be your advice, what Indonesia can do in order to improve investment climate here in the country?
Improve investment climate. What I think a lot of things Mr. Jokowi is working on right now: reduce the bureaucracy, fix issues like taxation and customs clearance to make things more transparent, and really pass the legislation that really brings decisiveness and more efficiencies to Indonesia. I think one of the things that we've seen is with the cutting of the subsidies, how do we gain back what we've now lost in increased fuel costs? And what the government can do there is really pass that legislation so that the cars, the power plants, the trucks that are being manufactured here are of higher energy efficiency, so that will reduce our operating costs and make us competitive really on a worldwide basis.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing your insights and also what Honeywell is in Indonesia, and also that cool device right here. Thanks for joining us on The Perspective.
Thank you very much.
And that
Appreciate
has
the
been,
opportunity.
thank you. That has been Alex Pollack, President Director of Honeywell, on The Perspective right here on Berita Satu English. I'm Florence Armein. Until then, goodbye.